This is Zsa Zsa Gabor. This is Lana Turner. And this is Elizabeth Taylor. These three women currently hold the record for the celebrities with the most divorces in the world. Zsa Zsa Gabor has been married and divorced 9 times, while Lana Turner and Elizabeth Taylor has been married and divorced 8 times. In today's Hollywood, Jennifer Lopez, a very popular American singer and actress, has been married 4 times, with her longest marriage lasting 2 years. And Kim Kardashian, a very beautiful and popular American reality TV star, has been married 3 times, with her second marriage lasting 72 days. These are just a few of the thousands of divorces that happen around the world on a daily basis. Usually, a divorce becomes news because of the personalities involved or money. Specifically, the sums to be divided up in the breakup. Of course, if more than one of these conditions applies, it doesn't hurt. The end of Bill and Melinda Gates' 27-year marriage was a recent case in point. As of the time of the divorce settlement in August 2021, Gates was worth roughly $152 billion. The exact terms of the divorce were not publicly disclosed. However, the couple lives in the community property state of Washington, making an equal split of their assets likely. Neither sought spousal support, but were presumed to have split the roughly $152 billion, making their approximately $76 billion divorce one of the largest settlements on record. Jeff Bezos' divorce cost $36 billion, making it one of the most expensive divorces in history. Divorce is a topic that affects millions of people around the world. It can be a difficult and emotional process, and it often leaves both parties feeling hurt and confused. In this video, we will examine some statistics on divorces around the world, the causes of divorce, the effects it has on individuals and families, and the ways in which people can work through the process in a healthy and productive way. In the last 2 decades, the rate of divorces around the world has tripled. According to statistics from WF, a reputable divorce law firm in San Diego, Russia, Belgium, Portugal, Belarus, Gibraltar, United States of America, and Moldova has the highest divorce rate in the world, while Guatemala, Ireland, Peru, Malta, and Qatar has the least divorce rate in the world. The United States alone records over 746,000 divorces per year, making it over 14,000 divorces per week, 2,040 divorces per day, and 1 divorce every 24 seconds. The study also says over 50% of marriages in the United States end in divorce. The big question is why? Why are people rushing in and out of marriages these days? Well, to answer this question, we shall look at some common reasons why marriages end in divorce. An annual study by management consultants, Grant Thornton, estimates the main possible causes of divorce, based on surveys of matrimonial lawyers, states as follows. 27% of divorces around the world are caused by adultery, extramarital sexual activities, and infidelity. 17% are caused by domestic violence. 13% are caused by midlife crisis. 6% caused by addictions, alcoholism, and gambling. 6% caused by workaholics. And 31% are caused by other factors, such as finances, lack of communication, lack of intimacy, and more. These causes, however, vary from country to country or from ethnicity. In Africa, for example, domestic abuse and infidelity are the main causes of divorces, while in Asia, lack of intimacy and financial issues are some of the common causes of divorce. According to this survey, husbands engaged in extramarital affairs in 75% of cases and wives in 25%. In cases of family strain, wives' families were the primary source of strain in 78% compared to 22% of husbands' families. Emotional and physical abuse were more evenly split, with wives affected in 60% and husbands in 40% of cases. In 70% of workaholic-related divorces, it was husbands who were the cause, and in 30% wives. The 2004 survey found that 93% of divorce cases were petitioned by wives, very few of which were contested. 53% of divorces were marriages that had lasted 10 to 15 years, with 40% ending after 5 to 10 years. The first 5 years are relatively divorce-free, and if a marriage survives more than 20 years, it is unlikely to end in divorce. Social scientists study the causes of divorce in terms of underlying factors that may motivate divorce. One of these factors is the age at which a person gets married. Delaying marriage may provide more opportunity or experience in choosing a compatible partner. Wage, income, and sex ratios are other such underlying factors that have been included in analyses by sociologists and economists. The elevation of divorce rates among couples who cohabited before marriage is called the cohabitation effect. Evidence suggests that although this correlation is partly due to two forms of selection, A, that persons whose moral or religious codes permit cohabitation are also more likely to consider divorce permitted by morality or religion, and B, that marriage based on low levels of commitment is more common among couples who cohabit than among couples who do not, such that the mean and median levels of commitment at the start of marriage are lower among cohabiting than among non-cohabiting couples. The cohabitation experience itself exerts at least some independent effect on the subsequent marital union. In 2010, a study by Jay Teachman, published in Journal of Marriage and Family, found that women who have cohabited or had premarital sex with men other than their husbands have an increased risk of divorce, and that this effect is strongest for women who have cohabited with multiple men before marriage. To Teachman, the fact that the elevated risk of divorce is only experienced when the premarital partners is someone other than the husband indicates that premarital sex and cohabitation are now a normal part of the courtship process in the United States. This study only considers data on women in the 1995 National Survey of Family Growth in the United States. Divorce is sometimes caused by one of the partners finding the other unattractive. Recent studies show that the cohabitation effect on divorce varies across different cultures and periods. Another article published in Journal of Marriage and Family found that when cohabitation was uncommon in pre-reformed China, premarital cohabitation increased the likelihood of subsequent divorce. But this association disappeared when cohabitation became prevalent. According to a study published in the American Law and Economics Review, women have filed slightly more than 2/3 of divorce cases in the United States. This trend is mirrored in the UK, where a recent study into web search behavior found that 70% of divorce inquiries were from women. These findings also correlate with the Office for National Statistics publication, Divorces in England and Wales 2012, which reported that divorce petitions from women outnumber those from men by 2 to 1. Regarding divorce settlements, according to the 2004 Grant Thornton survey in the UK, women obtained a better or considerably better settlement than men in 60% of cases. In 30% of cases, the assets were split 50-50, and in only 10% of cases did men achieve better settlements, down from 24% the previous year. The report concluded that the percentage of shared residence orders would need to increase in order for more equitable financial divisions to become the norm. Effects of divorce. Divorce can have a profound impact on individuals and families. It can lead to feelings of sadness, loneliness, and anger, and it can have negative effects on mental and physical health. Children of divorced parents may also experience emotional turmoil, and their academic and social lives may be impacted as well. In addition to these emotional impacts, divorce can also have financial consequences. Dividing assets and determining child support and alimony can be a complex and contentious process, and it can leave both parties feeling financially strained and uncertain about their future. Ways to work through divorce. Despite the challenges associated with divorce, there are ways to work through the process in a healthy and productive way. One of the most important things couples can do is to communicate openly and honestly with each other. This means sharing their feelings and concerns, listening to each other's perspectives, and working together to find solutions that are fair and equitable. Another important factor is seeking support from friends, family, and professionals. Divorce can be an isolating experience, and having a strong support system can help individuals and families navigate the process with greater ease and less stress. Working with a mediator or therapist can also be helpful, as these professionals can provide guidance and support in navigating the legal and emotional aspects of divorce. Mediation can be particularly useful for couples who are seeking an amicable separation, as it allows them to work together to find solutions that are mutually beneficial. Finally, it's important for individuals going through a divorce to take care of themselves, both mentally and physically. This means getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. It also means seeking professional help if needed, whether that be through therapy, medication, or other forms of support. Conclusion. Divorce is a difficult and emotional process that affects millions of people around the world. It can have profound effects on individuals and families, both emotionally and financially. However, with the right support and resources, it is possible to work through the process in a healthy and productive way. By communicating openly, seeking support, and taking care of oneself, individuals and families can navigate the challenges of divorce with greater ease and less stress.